Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn Form 3 Mathematics, Chapter 2 Standard Form. Before we start the lesson, let's look at the concept map. In this chapter, Standard Form, we have two learning standard. 2.1 it is significant figure and 2.2 is the standard form. In this video, we are going to discuss 2.1.1. Explain the meaning of significant figure and hence determine the number of significant figures of a number. What does significant figure mean? Actually, we use measurement in many situations in our daily life. For example, measurement of length, distance, mass, temperature, area, and speed. The estimation of a measurement can be done using approximation. For example, the distance between the Earth and the Sun is 150 million kilometers. This value is an estimation calculated using certain methods and stated as an approximation. The degree of approximation of a measurement to the actual value shows the level of accuracy of the measurement. The skill is making estimations and approximations can help you in many situations in daily life. Let's look at the situations shown here. To making estimations and approximation in daily life. Situation number 1. Anna is interested in a dress sold in a shop with a 50% discount. The original price of the dress is 48 ringgit and 90 cents. Anna estimates the price of the dress after discount and takes it to the cashier. The cashier informs her that the price of the dress is 27 ringgit 70 cents. Anna argues that her estimation of the price is not more than 25 ringgit. Is Anna's estimation correct? Let's look at the solutions. 48 ringgit and 90 cents, it is approximately 50 ringgit. Okay, 50% of the 50 ringgit, it is half of the 50 ringgit. So it is 25 ringgit. So, yes, the answer, Anna's estimation is correct. Let's look at the situation number 2. Teacher Elsa wants to buy 40 books, costing 4.75 ringgit per book for her students. She makes an estimation of the total price of the books and allocates 200 ringgit. Is the money allocated by Teacher Elsa sufficient? Let's look at the solution. 4 ringgit 75 cent, it is approximately 5 ringgit. 5 ringgit each book, and Teacher Elsa needs to buy 40 books. So 40 books multiply 5 ringgit. So approximately it will be 200 ringgit. So is the money allocated by Teacher Elsa sufficient? Yes, the answer. Teacher Elsa's allocation is sufficient. From these two situations, we can make a conclusion that approximating a value to a certain significant figure allows us to make an accurate estimation. Now, you have understood the importance of making estimation for the purpose of obtaining a value that is near to the exact value. Significant figures are used to obtain the approximate value. So the conclusion of the first part of the lesson, these significant figures of an integer or decimal refer to the digits in the number stated accurately to a certain degree of accuracy as required. The number of significant figures is counted starting from a non-zero digit. Now we go to the second part of the lesson. Determine the number of significant figures of a number. There are few rules. Rule number 1. All non-zero digits are significant figures. Look at this number, 6,541. There are 4 significant figures because all of the digits are non-zero digits. Look at the second number, 23. So how many significant figures are here? Yes, there are 2 significant figures because 23 has 2 non-zero digits. Look at the number 3, 678,976. There are 6 significant figures because all 6 numbers are non-zero digits. Look at the number 4. Yeah, it is 4. So how many significant figures are here? Yes, it is only 1 significant figure. Look at this number, 5,374,819. There are 7 significant figures because all of them are non-zero digits. And the last number, 592, there are 3 significant figures. Rule number 2. The digit 0 between non-zero digits is a significant figure. For example, 1055. There are 4 significant figures. Even though this is a 0, it is calculated as significant figure. So there are 4 significant figures in 1055. Look at the second number, 609. There are 3 significant figures. 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 significant figures. 70,001. How many significant figures are here? Yes, it is 5 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5 significant figures in 70,001. 2.03. There are 3 significant figures. Even though it is a decimal, because the 0 is between non-zero digits, it is calculated as significant figure. 509.003. There are 6 significant figures. And the last one, 80.00037. There are 7 significant figures because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 significant figures. Rule number 3. The digit 0 at the end of an integer is a significant figure according to the level of accuracy required. For example, 59,000, it can be 2 significant figures if level of accuracy is to the nearest 1,000. 59,000 can be 3 significant figures if the accuracy is to the nearest 100. It can be 4 significant figures as well if the level of accuracy is to the nearest 10. It can be 5 significant figures if the level of accuracy is to the nearest 1. Rule number 4. The digit 0 at the end of a decimal is a significant figure because it determines the level of accuracy of the decimal. This rule number 4, it is always mistaken by the students, yeah? So look at it. 3.720. How many significant figures are here? Okay, definitely we knew that this is 1, 2, 3. Is this 0 a significant figure? Yes. So it is 4 significant figures are here. 4.20. How many significant figures are here? So 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 significant figures. Okay, look at this number. 1.4800. So it is 5 significant figures because 1, 2, 3. Even though this 20, it is significant figure, yeah? Because 0 at the end of the decimal is significant figure. Okay, let's look at the next example. 7.30000. So how many significant figures are here? So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 significant figures. Okay, the next one, 19.0. 19.0, it is 3 because 1, 2, this is 0 at the end of a decimal. It is calculated as significant figure as well. So it is 3 significant figures. 50.0. How many significant figures are here? Yes, it is 3 significant figures because 5 and these 2 0 are at the end of a decimal. So it is calculated as significant figure. So it is 3 significant figures in 50.0. Rule number 5. The 0 before the first non-zero digit is not a significant figure. Look at this 0.3. How many significant figures are there? It is calculated as only 1. Because this 0, it is the 0 before the first non-zero digit, yeah? So this is not calculated. It is only 1 significant figure. Let's look at number 2. 0.1562. How many significant figures are here? We calculated 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is not calculated because this is a 0 before the first non-zero digit. It is not calculated. So it is 4 significant figures. 0.0009. How many significant figures are here? Yes, it is only 1 because all these are the 0 before the non-zero digit. Alright, so it is only 1 significant figure in 0.0009. Next, 0.0704. Okay, look at here. This is not calculated because it is before the first non-zero digit. So this is calculated and this is definitely calculated. How about this? Can it be calculated? Yes, because this is the 0 between the non-zero digit. So it is altogether 3 significant figures are in 0.0704. The next one, 0.0082. There are 2 significant figures and all these are non because it is the digit 0 before the non-zero digit. And the last one, 0.004090. How many significant figures are here? This is definitely not calculated. This is yes, yes, yes. How about this? Yes, this is calculated because it is after the decimals. So there are 4 significant figures in 0.004090. Now, let's look at the exercise. State the number of significant figures for the following numbers. There are 8 questions here. Teacher hope you can pause this video and try all the 8 questions. Then only you check the answer. You can pause for a while from the A until H. After you finish, then only you continue this video to check your answers, yeah? Have you finished all the 8 questions? Let's check your answers. A. 3,500. How many significant figures are here? 1, 2. These 2 are not calculated as it is the 0 digit at the end of a number. So, it is 2 significant figures. For the B, 40,005. So, it is 5 significant figures because 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 significant figures. Okay, look at the C. 5,700,000. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This 0 is between the non-zero digit is calculated, but this 2, it is at the end of the number, it is not calculated. So it can be 5 significant figures. It can be 6 significant figures as well. 5, 6 or 7 significant figures as well, according to the level of accuracy. Look at the D, 0.6004. There are 1, 2, 3 and 4 significant figures. This is the first one before the non-zero digit, so it is not calculated. There are 4 significant figures. For the question E, 0.070. So we calculated. This is non-calculated. It is 1 and 2. Even though this is a 0, but it is at the end of the decimal. So it is calculated as significant figure. So altogether, there are 2 significant figures. Number F, 8.0090. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are 5 significant figures. Between non-zero, it is calculated. At the end of the decimal, it is calculated. So all the 0 here are calculated. There are 5 significant figures. Okay, for the G, 0.003000. So how many significant figures are here? Yeah, this is not calculated, remember? It is the 0 digit before the first non-zero digit. So it is not calculated. Yeah, this is definitely calculated. 3. And this 3 is calculated because it is at the end of a decimal. So altogether, there are 4 significant figures. And the last one, H, 50.0006. So it is calculated this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. All are calculated because all these 0 are between the non-zero digit. So it is 6 significant figures. I hope all of you can get all correct. Let's look at the second exercise. Match the numbers with the correct number of significant figures. There are 10 questions here. Teacher hope that you can pause the video for you to try the questions before continue with teacher's answer. Are you ready? Okay, 62.90. How many significant figures are here? So let's count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a 0. Is this 0 calculated? Okay, because this 0, it is at the end of a decimal. So it is calculated. So there are 4 significant figures in 62.90. Question number 2, 0.007. Okay, this is definitely calculated. These 3 are the 0 digit before the first non-zero digit. So this is not calculated. So 0.007, there is only one significant figure. Question number 3, 9.32. 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 significant figures. This is very easy. All non-zero digits are significant figures. Let's look at the question number 4. 605. How many significant figures are here? 6 and 5 definitely. This 0 is a significant figure because this 0 is between non-zero digits. So there are 3 significant figures. Look at the number 5, 0.80. So how many significant figures are here? This is not calculated because this is before the first non-zero digit. Alright, so this one is calculated and this is calculated as well because this is at the end of a decimal. So it is calculated. There are 2 significant figures. Question number 6. 2.37. There are 3 significant figures. Question number 7. 72.49. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 significant figures. Question number 8. It is 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 significant figures. Number 9. There are 2 significant figures. And number 10. How many significant figures are here? 1. This 0, it is considered a significant figure as well because it is at the end of a decimal. So it is 2 significant figures. Have you get all the correct? I hope you have mastered the lesson today. You are able to explain the meaning of significant figure and thus determine the number of significant figure. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Bye!